Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, welcome to Being Trans. I am Amanda Bonanza, and next to me is the ever illustrious Lilith Elektra. Hello, Lilith. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Are you? That's great news. Are you enjoying bananas and coffee and freedom?
Haven't had bananas in a while. Enjoy the coffee. The coffee is fabulous. As you can see behind me, the coffee is uh plentiful and bounteous. Freedom, freedom's always been overrated in my opinion, but that's probably because like we're not, how like bananas, like they used to be completely different.
Yeah.
They used to be like small and like really sweet, and like they tasted like how banana candy tastes now. That's why the banana candy never tastes like the bananas we eat, because that's how bananas used to taste. And then there was like
How
a
do you
thing
know
that
that?
white. How do I know that?
Yeah,
Because
did you
I'm a
have old
banana
bananas?
historian. I'm a
Oh,
banana
okay,
historian.
no, that's great to know.
I've done the research.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I
Yeah,
had no
and
idea I was
then
talking to an
there
expert.
was some sort of fungus or something that killed all the old bananas, and now we're left what we have now. And I feel like that's what freedom was like decades, centuries ago. There was like some place where there was freedom, and it was probably on the American continent. And now we just have this freedom under the guise of capitalism, which we know is garbage.
Freedom was old bananas before the blight. It's like the
It was
blight ended
probably,
banana
yeah,
freedom. Is what you're
yeah, and
saying.
like sometime back in the days, maybe it was the days of dinosaurs, and before people created organized religion, there
before
was freedom. You just went out.
before
you
civilization, the
you
hunter
started a you
gatherer
started a
days.
fire in your cave. You went out fishing. Maybe you threw a spear and a triceratops, and maybe you came home and maybe you died, but you lived life on your terms. Then some guy invented religion, and it was all just like, oh, now I gotta worry about all this, and like you can't eat triceratops meat, but you can eat brontosaurus meat. And it's like, well, why?
On
And it's just like,
Fridays. On
that's the
Fridays, you
law.
can eat
Yeah,
Triceratops meat.
yeah, you can have it on Friday. And it's
You
just
gotta
like,
have
okay.
sex with a brontosaurus, though.
I can
Except
imagine.
on Tuesdays.
Could you imagine living in the age where like the meat you could hunt on land was like brontosaurus, triceratops, T-Rex, or you could just go to the water and like dig up some clams and lobster and stuff, and you come back and one day a guy's like, you can't eat the shellfish stuff. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
that was a
that's
thing. There
that's
was a guy
against
that said
God's
that
law.
for
Like
sure.
like if there was a God, he made those the easiest things. And maybe, back in the days, dinosaurs, clams were as big as a Toyota Prius, and maybe it's not as easy as it is now, where you just dig them up.
Yeah, it's like in the King
But
Kong movie.
yeah, and it's like giant.
Yeah,
You gotta like
giant
drag it up,
clams
but it just feels like
trying to kill you.
like who comes back and then they're just like, you can't eat shellfish, you can only eat brontosaurus. It's just like, what? Do you know how hard it is to kill a brontosaurus?
I hate to be a negative Nancy here, but I don't think
But you're pro the creation.
anthropology is right here.
You're
I
pro the
don't
creation of
think
religion. Is that
there
what you're
were
telling me?
people and dinosaurs at the same time. I don't think human
I'm just
beings
going.
existed
I'm just going by
in the
religious stories. They
Paleolithic
were.
era.
They were. According to religion, they were. According to American religion, they were.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
According
The
to
dinosaurs
American
are on.
religion, there
Go.
weren't dinosaurs at all. They were bones, were the fossils and the bones were put
No,
there
no.
by God to
You're
test our faith.
you're talking about 70s Christians. I'm talking about Christians today who say,
Oh,
like, there's you go to the Noah's Ark exhibit in Kentucky, they got dinosaurs on that
yeah.
fake ark
Oh,
there.
do they? They have
Oh
dinosaurs on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that makes the Noah's Ark story make even more sense because like certainly if you
yeah.
had two of every animal, and like certainly there was plenty of room for the dinosaurs, or they
I mean,
did just not make it. They didn't get the dinosaurs, and that's why the dinosaurs aren't here
no,
anymore.
they recreated that scene in the one Jurassic Park movie where they had the T-Rex in the hold of the ship. The
I
ark, the ark had a big hold, and the T-Rex
Yeah.
was locked down there, and then it got out and like
That
tore up
makes
San
sense.
Diego.
Yeah, that's how they would have to do it.
Or
Yeah.
the Noah's Ark era version of San Diego.
My favorite
whatever
part
that is.
about Noah's Ark was the aquarium where they kept all the freshwater animals. I mean, the ark was the size of like San Diego.
I mean, I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you look at any like Christian artist depiction of them lining up the animals, there's always two male lions, and so it's always like, well, you guys, this doesn't make sense on a keeping the species alive era.
Well, they're you know what those Christians are really into.
They're not about keeping the species alive, that's for sure.
Just based on
current trends. No.
No, I just what was I thought I had something to go on with Noah's Ark and the dinosaurs, but I've lost it all. I've expunged the well of hilarity. Go on, please.
So this week we moved a couple weeks ago to a new place.
Yeah.
And the last place we had, there was like a small store. But now there's like a supermarket like 20 minutes walk from our house. And so we went down there yesterday and they had pickles, which I have not seen since I arrived here.
That's incredible.
They're so good. So
I have heard because you've been you haven't had pickles. Like, are they good because
I haven't had pickles in like
pickles?
They're good. Or are pickles, they good,
but or because they're good because like you missed pickles so much?
No, they're good. They're good pickles, but it's it's been a while.
It's like, oh, my dear friends.
Oh, hello pickles.
Hello pickles.
Hello jar of pickles.
Oh, I know.
And then well, the other thing is like getting like the little small jars of like Jif or Nutella, like the small Nutellas. They're like $8 a pop. So Jif peanut butter, not Gif peanut butter.
No, I think it's pronounced Gif.
No, Jif peanut butter is spelled with a J. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's a soft J.
Okay, yeah. Skippy peanut butter. I've just ended this argument. It's Skippy peanut butter, and it's like the little ones are like $8. So last time when Bunny went home back in February, I had him bring me back like a big thing of peanut butter and a big thing of Nutella. But honestly, if I'm really, really honest, once you removed yourself from that, it's like if I went home, I'd probably eat 8 Detroit style pizzas by myself the first night, and just like with a knife, keeping Bunny away from me, so I don't want him touching my pizza. But once you're out of it, like, you adapt to what's going on around you.
Yeah, you eat what's around you. Yeah, it's like that's kind of the way I always was. It's like I'll just eat in the neighborhood. That was like, because the only place I really ever spent any time outside of North America was Turkey, and I was excited. I had a great time. I loved it. It was a wonderful experience, but I could not deal with the food there. They put something in all the food that I was allergic to, and it made like the back of my hands like break out in hives, and it was just like I was itchy and allergic to everything, and like because I was instinctually appalled by it because it was allergenic to me, and so like I was expecting it, because like geographically Turkey is kind of like, to the west is Greece, and I love Greek food, and then it's like kind of like the south is Syria, and then right below and right south of that is Lebanon, and I love Lebanese food. I haven't had a lot of Syrian food, but I love Lebanese food. I love Greek food. I love just Mediterranean food in general. And here's Turkey right in between those. I was like, well, it's like, if it's the halfway point between like Lebanon and Greece, it's probably awesome, right? And it wasn't. It was like,
what kind of logic is that?
Well, because it's right there. It's like
halfway between, so it's going to be like half this and half that.
Well, like if you think about like the United States, we're like the halfway point between Canada and Mexico, and like, yeah, that's kind of what it is.
We're not the halfway point. We are between Canada and Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. We're between Canada and Mexico.
We're not the halfway point.
What our food like in the United States is half Canadian, half Mexican.
What
That's what it is.
I don't think you got that.
the Canadian like poutine and flapjacks and maple syrup, that's going on here. But also we've got like, Southwest style, like, you know, like spicy nachos and all that stuff. And that's
I
like the American version of Mexican food. And like, it's like our pancake breakfasts are like
everyone
the American version of Canadian food.
everyone knows the United States is known for their canned Mex cuisine. It's a fusion
Can
of
Mex.
Canadian and Mexican. You haven't lived until you've had a taco with a pancake shell filled with spicy carne asada and topped with pure maple syrup.
That sounds so good to me.
That
I was
does
thinking,
sound really good.
one of my favorites at the Can Mex taco truck is the taco and flapjack truck
I mean,
is the poutine burrito.
poutine nachos, just like
Oh
regular
my god,
nachos, but
that
instead
sounds
of
great.
nacho
It's like
cheese, you just put some fried cheese curds
a
on there.
pile of poutine, cheese curds, and yeah, just gravy. Sounds great.
Yeah, it does
Sounds
sound
wonderful to
great.
me. I love it. I'm super into it. But yeah, I was in Turkey and I couldn't eat any of the food. It was all they had some doner that was pretty good, and but like it was like there was very little variety. It was every restaurant had the same stuff, and like we weren't in just one city. We were in Eskişehir and Antalya and Istanbul. And Istanbul is like huge. It's enormous. It's like bigger than New York. It's fucking like gigantic. And like it and but there was still only like one kind of food at every single restaurant, and it was all the same, and it was all this like weird pasta with cheese in it, and it was like this tubed pasta stuffed with cheese and had like it was really Italian kind of, but Italian with like North African flavors. So it wasn't like Italian pasta that's good. It was just like weird Turkish pasta that just wasn't good, and it didn't taste good, and it made me break out in hives, and I didn't enjoy it. So that was really rough for me. But like all the rest of it was a really good time. Like I remember that we were staying in this flat in Istanbul, and right outside, like around the corner, like in walking distance, was this like giant like old prison tower that was like from the Byzantine era. And like it was like a big tourist thing, and there were people like always lined up like waiting to go into this prison tower and like look at it and stuff. And we never went there, but we would go across town to look at the things that were across town. But like we never went to the thing that was like right next to our apartment, because that's how you do. Like it's like when I lived in Seattle, like I didn't go to the Space Needle like until I'd lived there for like 3 years already. The only reason I did was because I had a friend visiting. Have you done any of
Well,
the
all right.
touristy? Yeah, well, have you done any of the touristy stuff in your undisclosed country?
No, I ain't got the money for that. We are
Yeah,
in August. I'm gonna miss two shows because Bunny's family is coming down for the week, and so
yeah.
we're going to the coast, and we're gonna spend a week with them. In maybe do some touristy stuff then. But no, I'm just living my life. It's just like if I had moved to a city in the States, like, move to a city and just like live like a tourist. I think that's the problem. Like when I was looking up this country, people are like, oh, it's not as cheap as I thought. Like Americans think like they just move south of the US and it's like having $10 in like 1942 Mexico and just being like the king of a town. And it's just like, no, it's a regular it's just like, but your problem is like you're living like a tourist. Like, well, I ate out to eat 3 meals a day for 2 weeks and it was super expensive. It's like, yeah, no shit. I saw someone complaining, is like, I rented a 3-bedroom house on the Pacific coast and on the beach, and it cost me like $3,500 a month. And it's like, well, first of all, if you'd rented a 3-bedroom apartment on the Pacific coast in California, it's probably going to cost you way more than $3,500 a
A
month.
whole lot more
So
than that.
so yeah, the secret is not living in a super expensive place. And you know
Yeah.
uh like I said, pineapples are $1, so I'm
I
good.
mean, California beachfront property is notoriously affordable. It's just
Notorious,
what
yeah.
people do.
Like, what is this
Like, when you think
bullshit?
about it, it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, like you get a beach house right in Malibu, like right on the water for like $25 a month. It's like
But then
great.
also you'll see
No
stuff
one
like
talks
people
about it.
tourists will leave reviews for restaurants in this country, and like this country is notoriously not known as a foodie country. It's, very stripped down and simple, and it's about the size of West Virginia. And I saw one where they went to this restaurant, they were reviewing their trip to this country, and they were basically like, if you're a foodie, stay away. I've been to London and New York, and this place didn't have any of the restaurants. Like, oh, okay. So the two of the biggest cities in the entire world, this place doesn't measure up to what they have food wise. Good call.
London?
Good. Wow. London, yeah.
But I think of like food and foodie stuff. London is not where my mind goes. Like
where do you think all those famous British chefs come from?
Well, I know they come from London, but like, I mean, my understanding of British food is it's notoriously terrible.
Have you ever been to London?
Terrible.
Have you ever been to London? All right, so why you just
because I have friends that live in London.
You're just giving they harmful like stereotypes. You're just giving
you're right. I'm being very racist against London.
I didn't say racist. I said it's just a stereotype. I would say ordinarily, yeah, like, quote unquote, what is British food is, very simple and straight, like British pub food. Like, I'd go to town on some.
Yeah, there's got to be like good food in London, right? It'd be weird if there wasn't.
That's why I said London and New York.
Yeah, I guess now that I'm thinking about it. So I have a friend that stayed in Manchester for a couple of months. Manchester, he said he couldn't fucking stand it. He's like, the food was fucking unreal. He asked for a salad and people look at him crazy. And every morning he would get up and they would be like, have a can. It was just like you wake up to a beer being shoved in your face, and he couldn't handle it. It was just like beer, and like they would have like mashed, like bangers and mash for breakfast.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's it.
Oh, no.
That's it. Yeah.
No, not for me. It's like
British breakfast. Yeah.
Like you got a salad and it was like the worst thing he'd ever had. And like everything was, they looked at him crazy. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Manchester is a working class town. Breakfast is to feed, fuel the machine that's going to be working all day. If you're eating salads for breakfast, or that's what you like, that's not Manchester's fault that you don't work in a factory. Bangers and mash is like a sausage and mashed potatoes. That was the question thing. It's like a sausage and mashed potatoes. Matter of fact, when I went to Dublin, I spent a week there. Every time I went out, except for a few places, it was always either bangers and mash or fish and chips that I got.
Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. Like it's a track.
But I did try some other stuff, and Dublin has a lot of great restaurants too.
Did you have haggis?
Oh God, no. Not on a dare. First of all, that's Scottish, not Irish.
I know it's Scottish. But
so
yeah,
but no, I think I would pass on haggis. I need a Scotch egg, but yeah,
I would love to try a Scotch egg. It sounds really good. Like I think I would enjoy
deep fried breakfast sausage.
Yeah, breakfast sausage
around
around an egg. Yeah, like it sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It sounds like they're really hard to make though. Like it's like I'm not sure how I would do it. Like I kind of looked up a recipe for it. It's like this is a lot. This is hard. How do you do this? It's like you have to get it like a restaurant.
Is it hard?
I think so. Like you gotta hard boil an egg, and then you have to like wrap the egg in like sausage, and
you have to hard boil an egg.
Well, then you have to peel off and cool it, and then like it's a big process. It's like, I mean, it's not like hard like making a fucking souffle, but it's like it's arduous. It's time consuming.
I just love the idea. Is like this is really difficult. First, you have to boil an egg, then you have to peel it. It's like I'm out.
I mean, I'm already. Have you ever tried to peel an egg?
No, I eat it with the shell on. That's where all the nutrients are.
That's what I thought. This is what I thought. You can't do that with a Scotch egg. You can't, like, no shell. You have to de-shell the Scotch
you can't
egg.
have the shell in there.
That's why. So you don't know because you never did it, because you're just like taking a bite out of fucking raw eggs as they are, like like candy.
No, I boil it. Oh. I don't want to get egg juice all over me, but then I just eat the shell instead of
You just get the egg juice. You take a bite out of the raw egg, and
You know
like the
what?
egg juice comes out. You just kind of use it. You just smear it back
I
in your
did
hair.
see. I have to find this video. I saw this video. This lady, working in like it must have been a restaurant or something, had a big old water thing full of hard-boiled eggs and peeled like 150 of them in like 90 seconds.
No way.
Yeah.
How? I need to know how.
It was just like squeeze and pinch, and it just flopped out. Well, here's the question: when you hard-boil an egg, are you putting it in an ice water bath when you're done?
Yeah, that's what I do.
As she was just like shoom, shoom,
That's
shoom,
the right
shoom.
way to do it, as far as I know. You cook the eggs, and as soon as they're done, you transfer them right over to an ice bath.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Yeah,
yeah.
I feel that's what I've always thought was the right way. But I still
it is the right way.
How hard they are to fucking to peel.
Are you using do you have like like how a jeweler has one of those things that you put in your eye so you can
I'm
see
not
one of those
using that.
and a small pair of tweezers, and then you just it's like taking
like
apart
like watchmakers tools.
The watchmaker's tools. And how do you know when a hard-boiled egg is done? I always just go, how long do you need a hard-boiled egg to the internet? And the internet tells me. I think it's like 5 to 7 minutes.
I think it's like 10 minutes. Like, so you bring the water to a boil with the eggs in it, and then you take the water off then you turn the heat off and you take it off the burner and let it just sit as the water cools for like 10 minutes. And then that's done. Then you take it out, and then it's done. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, but like I said, I just Google search how to hard boil an egg.
Yeah, how to hard boil an egg. It's all over. It's all over the internet. It's common knowledge.
The first thing I do is I go to ChatGPT and I say, ChatGPT, how do you hard boil an egg? And it says, put 1 gallon of hydrochloric acid into a saucepan.
Exactly.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
I've been using water my whole life.
You're going to need some milk and some spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
Hard boiled egg from ChatGPT.
Hey, speaking of AI, last week we had a fairly animated conversation about our new favorite company, Cybersplunk. Or Splunk, Splunk.conf.
Yeah, Splunk.conf. Yes.
Yeah, the big conference coming up. And I challenged you because you also had cyberpunk memes, and I was like, we should have Cybersplunk moves. Yes. And so I'm going to ask you straight out, did you come through for us?
Not only did I take up the mantle of this challenge, but I learned so much about machine generated content. Would y'all like to hear about it?
Also, I would like to say, we'll see some of these, I assume, in here. But you told me to remind you. So every day for like the first half of the week, I would just message you Cybersplunk. And then I started asking AI to create memes that said Cybersplunk 2077. And so I hope some of those are in here as well.
Well, yeah, Raina, if you'll show us the slides. Then so we will. So here we are. We've got Cybersplunk 2077 there, it looks like. And so this is the first one. So this is not the first one you did. This is Lilith AI generated. This is AI generated. What was this, powered by Gemini, or was this ChatGPT who did this for you?
It's ChatGPT. It's
ChatGPT, OpenAI, Omega 3 Mini, and that's this guy.
I would also like to mention, I'd also like everyone to know that I cannot do any more picture AIs for the rest of the month because I blew through my non-paid plan. Just to bring these to you.
Well, you know why that is because the AI has used up all the human contributions.
Yeah, I know.
The well has run dry. Yeah, we know all about this from last week. So this beautiful picture, I love this because this is the first one you did. This was like the second, because here's the first one that you was accidentally that you didn't. I don't know if you spelled it wrong or
I spelled it wrong. I put Splunk instead of Splunk. This one looks so much better. I'm so mad.
It does look way better. Like
because I got this one and I was like, redo it, but it should be Cybersplunk. And then look at the can on this one.
Like, and it looks like he's made out of stone and he's drinking out of a stone, and like his
It's
collar is ran out of juice. Like look at the detail there, and then look at
the
here.
can in that first one looks like a soda can from the Flintstones.
He even looks like a cooler dude. Like he looks so cool there, and his cyberware is cool. And then this one, he's just like he's tired. His cyberware is sagging.
He's just like, Amanda, Splunk
He's just
is
like,
doing it
oh
for
God, I'm just drinking this Splunk out of habit. I'm not enjoying it. He's like, oh, I can't wait to enjoy this.
Taste the flavor.
Taste the Sprunk. So remind me, was Sprunk from Futurama? Sprunk was from somewhere.
No, what was the one from Futurama?
Was it Grand Theft Auto?
No, the one from Futurama where they were milking the giant slug. It was
Slurm.
Slurm
is. Where's Sprunk from? Is it Grand Theft Auto?
That's just me spelling it wrong.
No, I think Sprunk is Grand Theft Auto. I think that's what CJ
oh my gosh
from the vending machines.
I'm going to
from San Andreas.
All right, I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah, go ahead and look that up. I think that's where Sprunk is from.
It is Sprunk. Look at you.
Yeah, I think that's why it did this. This was like it was mining the last of the human generated content.
There's no more.
It's like scraping the bottom of
more.
barrel, and it got Sprunk from GTA 5, and it was just like, oh, the last great human endeavor.
Yeah, his cybernetics look good. It's a cool looking jacket. That can is tight. That's a good looking can. That's just like a Sprite can.
This is fucking
and this
stupid.
one, what is this? This is like a C student. This is what happens when you get from machine generated content to start with.
Machine generated. This is human.
Look at
human
the second one.
Machine generated content.
Even the cybernetic on his face. The cybernetic on his face doesn't light up. I
know. There's nothing. Cool
look at that.
Oh man, this is great. I know.
Yeah.
He's got his hair is cooler.
Oh yeah, I'd play this game. I would not play this cooler.
Game. Yeah, the city
is the city different?
There's the city's like all.
The city's almost the same.
It's almost the same. And it's here. Like look,
it's a little
in the
taller.
lower left corner. Yeah. It's like it's got a Pac-Man thing going on in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the city's way more dynamic. There's this guy, which is
I love this one. This is one of my favorites. I was like, hey, give me a neck beard in a fedora on a mountain of machine generated content. Look at the city, looks almost the same.
It is. It's the same city for sure. Like they got that pretty consistent there. This guy's like Milady.
This guy looks like a character from a Chick Tract.
A what?
You've never Chick Tract? It's like the little comics that religious types give out, and it's always about he looks like they did one about like warning about using the internet, and this is like the main bad guy.
Yeah, it's those little comics. That's like a 4-page thing of like some really preposterous.
Oh, you wish they were
dilemma.
4-page.
It's like some preposterous moral dilemma that like isn't a dilemma at all, and only a Christian would care about it.
There are some very, very I'm not getting into it. I can't get into it. It's so bad. I'll tell you afterwards, and we can talk about.
Timmy didn't iron his shirt at dinner.
No.
Oh no, is he going to hell?
Oh, you wish.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. We used to get these things up in Olympia that were like these 4-page. They were like this long.
Yeah, these are like 20-30 pages. These are full.
Oh no, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
It's like a
whole, but this guy, he looks like the bad guy. He's like, this is the devil disguising himself as the internet.
Whoa, it's scary. Well, this is the logo I ended up landing on that I thought was the best / worst. This is what I made.
That is awful. That is
it's real stupid.
That's really bad. That's really bad. I hate it. I hate it so much.
You see what I did there? I just took the existing logos and kind of smushed them together. I added the .conf.
You got to add the .conf.
Yeah,
how are people going to know where to go if they
exactly? They'll never find it.
Wait, is that Splunk's real logo?
Yes. I left the trademark symbol in there just for
they just
to avoid legal complications.
They're like, what's the what's the default font when you start typing into Word? It's like this, like, cool,
It's
that's our
not
font.
Calibri. This is not Calibri, but it is like a generic font that comes on like Canva, and
Also,
like, yeah, it's
the
not.
the S
That is
is
not a
different from the
custom
rest of
font.
it. The S is different from the rest of it.
Is it? I don't think
Yeah,
it
that S
is.
is weird. Anyway, this
Well,
is garbage. I love it.
maybe, yeah, it is pretty hot garbage. Well, so this is like, so I guess the first question on all of our minds is like, what is Splunk? What is Cybersplunk all about? Like, let's find out. So here you can become a Splunk pro. This is what
No.
it is. So can you? So Lilith, get ready. Get ready for the best .conf ever.
It even has the weird AI dash in there. Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Because you know what time is it, Lilith?
It's cyber time.
It's go time. It's go time. It's go time for Splunk.conf. That's happening on September 8th through 11th this year, 2025, in beautiful Boston, Massachusetts. And you can register now. You explore the session catalog. We're gonna go all through this, but like on the first homepage. We're gonna explore the website.
I cannot believe you spent this much time looking up Splunk. Like, I put in too much effort, and I just gave you a couple pictures.
There was so much to see, and let me tell you. So, like the first thing out of the gates on the first page, on the homepage, when you type Splunk.conf into your web browser of choice and you hit go, and it takes you here. This is like the first thing you see, and then it has this background kind of slideshow of all the cool people you're gonna meet at the Splunk.conf. And would you like to get to know these friends?
I will, but I do have a quick question on the agenda.
Yeah,
is there going to be some sort of remembrance ceremony on 9/11 when they close the conference up?
You know, they didn't say.
Oh, okay. That's a
and 9/11 took place in New York. It wasn't in Boston.
9/11 took place in America, Amanda.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Yeah.
No, Boston was completely unaffected by 9/11. This is business as usual.
Okay.
Mighty Boss Toads didn't even slow down in their set. They just kept chugging on through. So these are some of the cool peeps you're gonna meet. These dudes, you can hang out with these guys. They're pretty cool looking, I think. Then there's this crew. Look at that rowdy bunch. You want to party with these people? That's my people. I wasn't gonna say there.
I wasn't gonna say anything about the first pictures. Those guys look fine. I got nothing against any of these people. But there are some people in this picture trying to pass themselves off as young and hip who are not young and hip.
Yeah. I like all the Splunk swag that you can see in this. I love those. I love those lanyards. Those lanyards are something else. A sign of a good time. If you like fun, nothing says fun and like excitement like a lanyard. That tells you that you're having fun.
Nothing says fun like middle-aged people in fezzes.
Oh, the fez is a thing in Splunk. It's a whole thing.
Oh yeah.
They've got fezzes going on. These cool people are going to be there. These are some of your friends. They're some of the Splunk crew, or whatever you want to call them, the Splunk people, the Splunk heroes. I'm sure they have their own name for like their jobs.
I have nothing to say about these people. Like, they're just doing their job. So
they're just hanging out they're so happy to be Splunk.
They've got jobs, so
these are the people. You can see the street signs that they put up at the Splunk.conf. So you can know your way around. You can see. This is so you can find your way to the Splunk store. That's to the left.
Even the lady they used on the banner is like, this is bullshit, right?
She's like, this is so cool. I'm loving Splunk.
No. She's like, this is some white people shit.
This is great. No, she loves tech. She loves machine generated.
She clearly holds everyone looking at this banner in disdain.
I don't know. I think she's just having the time of her life. I don't even think she
No.
took the money for that, posing for that. I think she did it out of like, I want to help the community.
Oh,
Because
I
remember,
hope she took money.
Splunk.conf
Get
is a
paid.
community. It's a community. Here we go. This lady. Now, this is a problem because on the slideshow is a video, and when this woman comes on, she's clearly on stage and she's got something to tell you. And so there's like a short little gif of her going like, and like I couldn't capture all of it. I didn't have the time to capture the video footage, and I wanted to make it into a gif and just have her going, because that's her whole jam. She's so cool.
She's 2 facial surgeries away from getting a job in the Trump administration. So
she looks like so much fun. I want to be at her. I want to hear what she has to say. She's got a lot to say about machine generated content. And then this guy's rocking his Splunk swag. Look at that cool jacket.
I have never worked anywhere.
Awesome?
I've never worked anywhere where they gave us branded swag and people were like, yeah, except when you're like at a conference being paid to act like it's cool.
Who said anything about Dave? He bought this. He bought this at the
Shut up. Shut up.
Is that like when you anything away?
When you like work at a retail place and they're just like, you need to have 5 company shirts. We give you 1 for free, and the other 4 will come out of your first paycheck. You're like, oh, what? I'll just take the 1. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
And I'll wash it occasionally.
Well, this guy was like, no. I was like, he was like, I'm so excited to be at Splunk.conf. Like he followed the road sign to the Splunk store. He saw this jacket. He's like, take my money. He just opened his wallet and handed it right over. He's like, I need this. I cannot live without this jacket. That's what this guy's like all about. He loves that Splunk swag. He's into it. And of course, these guys are good friends. These guys look like super fun to hang out with. I'll bet they're a riot. They're just good guys. Now, did you know that?
I don't want to make fun of like these dudes. Just dudes doing their job.
Just dudes hanging out at a conference. Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like you're making fun. It sounds like you're kind of making fun of them. It kind of makes it sound like you're making fun of them.
I am kind of. They don't look like they're super party animals to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm being judgmental. All I know is like, have you heard? I have a question for you. Have you heard the phrase "a picture's worth 1,000 words"?
I have heard that.
Have you heard
I've
that
never
phrase?
Understood it. I've never understood it.
Well, forget about it. Throw it out the window, because here at Splunk, a picture's worth 1,000,000 words, Lilith.
Oh wow, that's Trumponomics is devaluing the value of words. I guess.
No, they're increasing the value of pictures, and that's you're looking at it wrong. Check out these amazing photos from conf 24 social events. So this is what they did last year. And it is like
at least one trans person got paid to be there.
Is there a trans person here? Oh, the DJ? Maybe she's trans. It looks like she's wearing a clown nose. I don't know. I can't tell.
She's got her face painted yellow. In my mind, that's the truth. So good on you, girl.
I just figured she was doing the whole clown cosplay, like sexy clown thing. That's definitely a thing. And
so this year at Splunk.conf, looking at the picture was last year's Splunk.cow, because they have a big inflatable cow for some reason.
You're gonna see a number of those. I think that's like their official mascot. The people love the inflatable Splunk.cow.
Oh wait, their official mascot isn't just the greater than sign?
I don't know. That's their logo. That's not their mascot. You're not thinking like a machine would for generating content. But you're thinking like a human, which is all gone. That's dried up. That's over. It's about machine generated content. Remember. So that's what we go. So this is the fun that they had last year, but this year we're gonna ready, set, Splunk. That's what we're gonna do at this con.
At no point when they were naming this company or this conference did they think like Splunk just sounds weird.
I don't know what
did they explain the origin of Splunk?
Not really. No, they just talked about how great it was and how you're gonna learn so much about it. How
Splunk
you're
is
gonna
great.
how it's gonna help your career. And they said a bunch of things like it's gonna be more dynamic and proactive, and a bunch of corpo buzzwords.
Oh wow, dynamic
sense.
and proactive.
Dynamic and proactive. And
is it going to be a whole new paradigm?
It probably, yeah, it's
yeah,
going to disrupt.
A whole new paradigm.
It's going to disrupt.
Yeah, it's a disrupt. It's disrupting.
Yeah, it's a disruptor. Yeah. It's a real disruptor. So like this is your favorite Splunk user event is back and better than ever. Like my favorite Splunk user event is Conf, Splunk.conf, and I have so many of these good memories from Splunk.conf 24, and so like it's back, and it's better than ever. So it's better than this. This is dog shit. This is bullshit. This year they're pulling out all the stops. It's got more. Get ready, because there's more technical content. I mean, I didn't need any more than that. Like that was all I needed. More technical content. Take my money. Take my money. But there's also more AI insights.
Do you have Cybersplunk memes? That was really the assignment.
No, we just went into the Cybersplunk.
No,
we're learning about Splunk.conf. Not a single meme. This is all from the website.
I don't care.
How could you not care? They've got more AI insights. Lilith, how many AI insights do you have?
I have none. And in fact, if
you ran out,
would read,
you're surprised.
If you're reading my my Substack, you know that I am replacing AI, and I'm taking questions that people give AI, and I'm answering them myself.
That's incredible.
And so
you're going on. Yeah, that's great. So
I just have mountains of the brain in my head. It's just like if that's the most powerful computing equipment ever designed in the history of the world. And so I'm outpacing AI.
Designed.
You go to my Substack, you get AI recipes that are generated from this AI. You can get coming up soon, Dear Abby, coming straight from this AI. I'm doing it. I'm replacing AI. Splunk's already behind me. If you're not using Lilith AI, then you're falling behind.
Is it like google.lilith.ai?
No, it's just
how do I get to my questions answered by Lilith?
LilithElektraSubstack.com. There you go.
And I can go there and I can ask any question and I'll get an answer.
Yeah, just message a question and it'll be a future post.
Everyone subscribe to Lilith's Substack. Go there right now. Like and subscribe. And while you're here, since you're here, go ahead and crush that like button. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel already. We love you. Now, I know you're ready to buckle up for 3 days of inspirational keynotes, tactical hands-on sessions, a bustling social scene, and so much more. Would you like to meet our keynote speakers?
Probably not, but yeah, hit me.
Here they are. Look at them. They look so fun. Meet the speakers. Want to network and learn from the visionaries behind Splunk?
There's no names. If I meet someone, usually you tell me who their names are.
They didn't put their names on the website. It's just this photo.
Literally not meeting anyone.
Tell us what Splunk was. They're just telling us how great it is. It's like the visionaries behind Splunk. Well, what is it, Splunk? It's like, wouldn't you like to know? Come to the con and find out.
You're on the outside. If you don't know, you're on the outside, not on the inside with us and our speakers. This is as close as you get to them.
Yeah, this is it. They're going to talk about digital resilience in the AI era. That's good. That's good, right?
That's made up. Right. That's made up. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, that's words.
Like horse shit.
That's words.
That's
put
words.
Together.
Yeah.
Splunk and Cisco's product vision. Well, that's good. I'd like to know what their product is. The product is Splunk, as far as I know. But like,
is that Cisco from the Thong Song?
I don't know, because Cisco's like Cisco seems to be like a computer thing, but it's also the thong song, but it also does food at colleges.
Yeah, that's the dragon, Cisco.
Yeah,
We all
Cisco's
know.
just everything. Yeah, Cisco. It's Cisco from the thong song. They're gonna tackle industry challenges, which sounds great.
I,
Love
I
that.
don't know what
And
industry it is or what the
no,
challenges
we
might
don't.
be.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Splunk. It's Splunk is the industry, and then it's fascinating use cases. I mean, I am fascinated. I'm
Bunch
fascinated by
of
these use cases.
fascinating. That's so fascinating. All right. And then these
So
three
that's
people who may or may, whoever they are.
So these are our keynote speakers and all that good stuff. But you don't get too wrapped up, because here at Splunk, all work and no play, not at .conf 25. These are the fun things you can do that aren't work related. So
I've got to hold on. First thing, I'm just scanning these pictures, and for some reason on the far left, there's a guy with like a vibrator where his head should be.
On the far left?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a horse head, but
no,
it
that's
looks
their
like
mascot. That's their mascot,
but look,
man. The
but
horse
look,
man.
if
No,
you're
it
just
does look
looking
like
at
a dildo. Yeah, it does,
yeah,
literally.
not dildo.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those
It does look like a vibrator.
vibrators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's running.
Is this what happens when AI designs your mascot? It ends up with a vibrator as a nose.
Yeah, you're gonna get what you get sometimes.
Yeah, I got your machine generated content.
Well, because it's still going on human generated content, and humans have generated a lot of pornography.
more like machine generated content. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh! Oh! Hell yeah, bro, brother. Speaking hoss, crank that hog. Like, yeah. But that's the welcome reception. You can join Splunk, join Splunk.conf for a toast to conf 25 after the opening keynote. So you're gonna go see these cool people talk.
Wait. I just want to give you a quick tip. If you go into a conference, you go to that welcome reception. There's probably free drinks. Drink all your free drinks as much as you can in like half an hour, and then get up to your room before like you get pissy drunk, and then just sleep through the welcome reception, because otherwise you're just gonna be talking to these people.
Well, see, they figured that out, and they did this after the keynote speech. You have to go to the speech first before they let you into the welcome.
Actually, you know what? Sometimes you sneak out. They've already set up. They're not setting up the bar while the keynote's going on. They've already set up, and then you go. But then you go in there, and here's what happened. They'll be like, "We're not supposed to serve drinks until the keynote's over." But the people who are working that, like, they don't want to like argue with you. Like, they'll just start pouring you drinks. You like just give them a tip, for $1 tip for every drink, and just start drinking early.
I'll tell you this: I was an event bartender, and I did stuff like this.
Yeah.
And if you split me something, I would make you a
drink. Fuck,
that's 100% the case. Yes, 100% the case. You put a tip in my hand or my jar. I make you whatever the fuck you want.
What is up with these fezzes too? These fezzes got.
They love their fezzes and their horse head, man. I don't know. They're into it though. That's happy hour. That's at 5 to 6 p.m. and it's a whole hour. Like, not like a lousy 3 hours. Like,
it's in the name. It's happy hour.
They're fucking punctual as fuck, because most happy hours are like definitely like 2 or 3 hours at most bars that I've been to, like 4 to 7 usually happy hour. But like here, it's like, no, we've got shit to do. It's 1 hour. You get 1 hour to be happy. The rest of the time, get back to fucking work.
We got Splunk. We got Splunk to Splunk. We got a Splunk to Splunk. Time to Splunk to Splunk. Yeah. And then the search party.
Search party. I mean, obviously, we're gonna look for missing children.
I'm sorry. Did these people come to the conference with full astronaut regalia?
There's a lot of astronaut shit going on at this conference, and they never mention it. It's just kind of there. It's like,
I think it's going to be great. Like the first astronaut to get stranded in space because AI doesn't know how to bring them home. But the rest of the world, we're all too stupid because none of us have been trained to do anything. We just ask AI. That'd be really nice.
Just ask AI how to get it.
That'll be a Tom Hanks movie in like 70 years.
It just gives us bad pictures over and over. But so that's that. But then the coup de grace, piece de resistance.
Oh, we got great pronunciation.
We got Weezer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
I splunk just like Buddy Holly. Yeah. And they're also in astronaut outfits. Followed by an epic night of 90s.
That's where I want to be. That's what
Can I just tell you
yeah,
how sick I am of the word epic? Like epic has no meaning anymore. I'm sorry.
Nostalgia.
I'm sorry. Weezer playing at a corporate event is not an epic night. I will die on that hill. That is not an epic night. Well, definitely not for Weezer. Definitely not for Weezer.
I feel like this is a little bit of a contradiction here because, you know, obviously say it. So that's a very clever throwback to one of their early hits. It's Weezer, the legendary rock band that gave us decades of hits. Decades implies more than one, but you're going to get ready for a jam-packed conference followed by an epic night of 90s nostalgia. So I don't know. I think of like, they've got one album that had hits on it. I know that. Like, I don't know, would you consider anything past the Blue album hits exactly? Like, I know there were people
I just know the Buddy Holly song and the Sweater song, and I don't know anything else.
And those are all off that first album that they did in 1990.
And the only reason I know Buddy Holly is because they had Happy Days in their music video. It was a pretty good video.
That's true, they did. Yeah. Well, they were a good band on that first album, and then they kind of just like now they're playing Splunk.conf 25. So like,
you know what though?
They're gonna get paid.
You know what? They're gonna make more
Aerosmith.
doing this than you and I will make in the next 3 years.
In a year. Yeah, exactly. They're just pulling it in for this. Splunk.conf. They're following Aerosmith's footsteps. They're like, yeah, they're gonna take all that Burger King money.
Some solid footsteps to follow in. Yeah.
Exactly. It got them that far. And so yeah, Weezer at conf.conf 25. Say it ain't so again.
We get it.
Yeah.
You know,
that's on Wednesday, September 10th. Yeah. Are you ready to rock? From Beverly Hills to Boston, we know where Weezer wants to be. Jamming out with you on the .conf 25 stage.
If they wanted to be there, they want to charge us $75,000 to play 5 songs. If they wanted to be there. Yeah. They don't want to be there. They want to cash that check.
So that's what they've got going on. They're saying get ready for a wicked good time because they're in Boston.
Boston. I got that.
Wicked good time. Hands-on training, AI insights, new certifications. Forget those old certifications. We've got new certifications, lively celebrations, and endless opportunities to see how others use Splunk. That's .conf 25. I don't know what Splunk does. I still have no idea what Splunk is or does.
Hold on.
The most useful and fun event you'll attend all year. See you in Boston. You're looking something up?
I'm actually at ChatGPT right now. You know what? ChatGPT didn't go with say it ain't so. In fact, ChatGPT is very dry when they write about Weezer. So
what ChatGPT have to say about Weezer?
It just says Weezer is set to bring their iconic alt-rock energy to this year's conference with a live performance that's sure to be unforgettable. From classic anthems to new favorites, the band will deliver a high-octane set that perfectly blends nostalgia and fresh energy, making your event not just a gathering, but a full-on experience. Get ready to sing, sway, and shout, along with one of the most beloved bands of a generation. Now, come on.
That could be about any band.
Yeah.
That could be about Lynyrd Skynyrd. That could be about Fleetwood Mac.
Hold on. I'm going to say this could be about any band. Make it more Weezer-centric, perhaps with some nods to song lyrics of theirs. All right, let's see what we get here.
What do you got?
Get ready to say it ain't so, but it's true. Whether you're a sweater-wearing superfan or just someone who knows every word without realizing it, this is your chance to be part of a perfect situation. So dust off your thick-rimmed glasses, prepare to surf wax America, and let Weezer turn the event into a full-blown Blue Album dream.
Wow.
Say it ain't so. Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, we do have this one testimonial here. This is the only one that I saw. The experience at .conf 24 was unmatched. The interactive learning and experiences brought about new ideas and concepts of how I can scale our Splunk program. And that's from Sheena Newman, Associate Director of Enterprise Observability.
Well, I mean, if
at
Sheena
Humana.
says yes, then I say yes.
I mean, she's got
Sheena
the
Newman.
Humana, and Sheena has a whole Splunk program. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either, but the experience was unmatched.
I mean, we've heard all about what you're going to get. Let's talk about pricing. Let's find out how much, how much would you pay? How much would you pay to go to Splunk.conf?
I mean, they'd pay me like
10,000, 20,000, $1 million,
like $300.
Well, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, you missed the early bird special.
Get the fuck out of here.
You missed the early bird special. The regular cost, which is like if you get between now, that's just for regular. That's like the bare bones. That's $2,000, and that's $2,095 for 3 days.
Wait, is there a VIP program?
We'll get there.
The
pricing is very confusing, and so I'm not sure what's what, because
I could show up. I could show up September 8th, $3,000 in my pocket or $2,300 in my pocket, just be like, boom, let me in, and they're like, you're
because that's going to cost you $22.95 is what that's going to cost you.
I use Splunk. Money is no object.
No object for you. That's the general admission passes. Now we've also got public sector passes. I don't know what these are exactly. I don't know what the public sector is. These are like for civilians, I guess. For people.
Oh no, these are public sector. No, public sector is like if you're a government agency.
Oh, so they get a discount because they only have to pay $1,895 on site. It's $2,000. So they get like $200 off. You're a government employee.
Pretty good.
So this is, in a way, this is abroad. This is illegal. Yeah. Okay, now I understand. So this is like, these are special offers. So if you're a partner
I
guess,
what?
I don't know, with Splunk, I suppose it's $1,795.
Yeah.
Alumni, which that implies something, which we'll get to. That's $1,795. But if you only want to go to the pavilion, you're like, I'm content with the pavilion only.
I've seen Weezer several times.
I need to see Weezer.
I do not care. No, I don't need to go to the happy hour. I don't need to see the keynote and those 3 people that I don't know who they are. Yeah, I'm just hanging out the pavilion.
I just want the welcome reception and the swag store.
Yeah.
And so then we've got Splunk University.
I really think they missed an opportunity to have it be Spluniversity, but whatever. I'm not going to argue.
Splunk University.
No, Spluniversity. Spluniversity. You just go to college for one day. Just like, I just need
one day of Splunk University for $1,000. $1,000 for a day. Well, actually, I didn't have enough time to get it because it was actually like a fucking 7 pages of shit. Like it was like they had a lot of things that they were doing, and you had to pick a path and go do down. But it's like concentrated in 3 days. 3 days, $2,400. So that's where the alumni is. So if you're already a graduate of Splunk University, that's when you get this discount. That's where this discount comes into play.
Cool.
So you might be asking, like I was, Splunk University, I want to learn more, right?
I did not ask that.
Well, here's what Splunk University has to offer. It's the ultimate Splunk learning experience. That's going to take place. Yeah, from September 6th to the 8th. So that's before the conference. So it's right before. So you can take advantage of this incredible learning opportunity and get the most out of your .conf 25 experience. Head to Boston a few days before the conference to attend Splunk University. You'll stand out among your peers, deepen your expertise with hands-on courses, expand your knowledge, and make your organization more resilient. Now, who wouldn't want to do that? You can register now. Once again, Splunk University.
No, stop showing us the prices. Just wrap
3 days.
It up.
You have to understand, because this is what you get for your money. So like this gets you, so 3 days, $2,400 gets you training unit redemption of 240 TUs. That's training units. So that's understand. These are all the training units you get if you spend. So It's $1 per, it's $10 per training unit is what it's saying. It's exactly what's going on here. So like, I guess you can just keep buying more training units. And then if that's unclear, this is going to clear it right up because this is their policy. So attendees who wish to use training units or any part of .conf 25 must request approval from education in STEP, which they didn't say what that is, before registering for the conference. So training unit eligibility criteria are the training units must not expire before September 29th, 2025. Training units purchased at a discount cannot be applied, including those discounted for Splunk partners. Training units noted as free may not be applied. You can't use free training units. You have to pay for these training units. And it goes on and on. There's like the training units. I don't really fucking understand it, but that's what's going on. But the thing is all of this sounds like a great deal, right? You're going to get 3 days of training for $2,400. That's a pretty good deal, right? Would you agree?
Oh my God.
I'm asking. You think that's a bargain?
No, this is stupid. This whole thing, this whole idea of Splunk University is dumb. I mean, yes, it's a great part.
You're going to learn. Yeah, you're going to learn so much.
It's a great part.
You're going to learn so much. And so, like, I was curious about this pricing because so for 3 days, you're going to get $2,400 for like 3 days of Splunk learning. That's if you buy all 3 days. So I compared it to other notable universities. And so I punched up Harvard and I took a look at Harvard's pricing. And so at Harvard, for tuition for a semester at Harvard, you're looking at $59,000, 320 cents. Now that's for a full 4-credit or 4-course
320 cents. Is that how you think money works?
$59,320 is what I meant to say. That's for a full course load. Now, what you get, that's for 65 days of learning. So if you do the math, let me bust out my calculator here. I don't know. I don't have one anymore. Anyway, I did it all later. So like we've got Harvard versus Splunk here, and we're going to take a look at how the numbers come up here. So at Harvard, it's $86,000. Now that's for a full, that's everything. It includes tuition, health services, housing, student services, and food. That's for like a full semester at Harvard. That's going to be $86,926. That's for that's like 65 class days. And that's that number right there. Now, so you take that 65 and you're going to divide by 65. That's going to cost you $1,337.32 per class day. Now, if you look at the Splunk costs, there's $22,000.95. That's going to get you into the conference. So like that's just getting into the conference. Now, if you want to go to Splunk University for 3 days, that's going to cost you another $2,400 right there. So then you add those two together, that's going to be $4,495 for 3 days at 3 class days, which if you divide that by 3, that's going to be $1,498.33. So Harvard is a better financial deal. You get more bang for your buck at Harvard. However, what's Harvard going to teach you compared to what Splunk University can teach you? That's what I want to know.
How many TUs am I getting at Harvard? How many TUs?
I don't think you get any TUs.
Yeah, I don't think.
Plus,
do you have to go? Do you have to go to the conference to go to the university? Can't I just drop in for $2,400 and get my 3 days training in? Pay $800
I think
bucks?
You can go. Yeah, you can pay that. You can pay that $54,000, and you can get the. You don't have to do all the other stuff, but you can do that. Also, Splunk too. You can. Yeah.
I need you to do this this week. Call up Splunk and ask them if I attend the 3-day university before, can I get the alumni price on the subsequent? Can I count as an alumni when I buy my ticket if I'm going to graduate the day? Yeah.
So that's a funny question because like I think it's kind of confusing, and that probably was addressed in the terms and conditions, and I'm going to guess no, because you can't use your free credits at all. Like if you get free credits, you can't use them. They don't want no free credits. You have to pay for them. And so that's it. They can't wait to see us at .conf 25. It's go time.
They're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to wait.
Raina, that's all I've got for Splunk.conf. Hey, thanks everybody for coming watching our show. We really appreciate it. We love you, and we're so glad to be here. And we've really thanks for suffering through Cybersplunk. I hope I see you all there for a great time. I'm gonna go to the university. I'm gonna get my PhD. I'm gonna get my master's degree in Splunking.
Sure.
I'm gonna be learning. I'm gonna know all about machine generated content. That's what I'm gonna do, and I can't wait to see. Lilith's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there. Emily's gonna be there. Raina's gonna be there. All the cool people are gonna be there. All those cool people we saw. Get a fez. Bring extra money for the Splunk store. Don't forget.
Do you have anything coming up later on today?
I ain't got shit. I've got we have one show. We're doing mediocre
Don't you have
poker in an
mediocre
hour.
poker?
I got mediocre poker in an hour, and then I'm fucking done. I need a fucking break.
I think
I'm
the
exhausted.
main thing was just like
Yeah,
mediocre poker's coming up in an hour, and there's no border trans tonight. Emily's back, but we're not going to get back to playing until next week.
Emily's going to be back next week on the show. We miss her dearly, and we're looking forward to seeing her. And yeah, that's about that. Adieu, mon amis.